Good morning everyone. We are at Alton Towers again today. It's very foggy, it's very cold. We're wearing shorts. But it was sunny this morning when we woke up.
It was absolutely roasting at Thorpe Park yesterday. It's like a different country then.
It's like we was in Spain yesterday and then we've come back to the UK today to go to Alton Towers. So we're going to Oblivion and Smiler first thing. We're going to have a bit of a chill day because we've got the dungeon this afternoon. See what we can get on, see what the park's like after a weekend after opening. And maybe try and get Elliot on the mine train. He's already told us he's not going to do it, but we'll see what happens today. So here we are back in X sector for ERT on Oblivion. People are already queuing for Smiler, which opens at 10. So have a couple of goes on this, and then we'll get in the queue to do the 10 o'clock Smiler. What? Oblivion's not working. Oh dear me. I'm starting to get a bit of a complex about this breaking down of stuff. Maybe it is me. Maybe I need some kind of lead hands. We're going to go to Smiler instead. We're 20 minutes to wait. The calm before the storm. Just sent a couple of test trains round. Just giving it a bit of a spruce up now. It looks like they're cleaning the cars. Not a bad morning so far. 2 goes in the Smiler, 1 through the single rider queue, and Oblivion opened back up, so we've just been on that as well. We're going to head over to Rita because we haven't been on that so far, maybe 13, and then my hands are cold, so I need a hot drink. First time in the Dark Forest. Let's go on Rita, 5-minute wait. 13 is showing us 10 minutes, but it's showing us a walk on the app, so sure it's not like where we go.
Walking back. Hold on tight. You
We've had a successful ride on Rita. I am so cold at the moment. I'm going to keep moaning about it. We're heading for coffee now though, which is good. And Alan and Stevie got a shout out on the ride. It's pretty cool.
Thank you to the ride ops.
Yes.
It's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Rita is so old and rickety now though, isn't it? Me and Alan sat at the back and it was a bit of a head rattler.
Considering it's only a year older than Stealth, but it's the same type of ride.
But the seats are like really old plastic deck chairs. It's just horrible to sit on. But anywho, we're going for a latte and maybe a cheese and ham toasty, which is all good. Still no sun, still a bit cloudy. Not going to chance that one today. You're going to chance it?
No.
We're going to walk over to the dungeons now. We've changed our time. If you're not really feeling it today, well I'm not anyway. I'm a bit cold. Plus, all the queues are still quite busy, which we expected it to be. So we're going to check out the dungeons and then we might head off early, see what happens. So here we are again, back at the dungeons. We're actually going in it today. So some of the scenery. So you got a witch walking past. Is she a witch? No. Oh, there's cool stuff down there. Let's have a look around the area. Got this little stand, as I say, up here. The sign of the dungeons. Maybe a hanging post. Out over there in the background. It's got a little nurture cart as well. Some chocolates, some scabby skeletons. Let's have a look around here. So a little cart with some of the merch you can get in the main shop. Key rings, these rats, which are quite cool. Mugs. Here's your prices. So just as a bit of advice, if you do buy stuff off the cart, it's cash only, so you don't get your Merlin discount. But the stuff that you can get off the cart there, you can get in Towers Traded as well, which you can get your discount off if you want to pay by card. So we're about to head in now, and then we'll give you our thoughts at the end. Just got out of the dungeon. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. I was a bit dubious at first with the extra £5 or £7.50 that you have to pay for it, but out of all the dungeons I've done, I think it's probably one of the best experiences that they've got. They've got a lot of little touches. I'm not going to give any spoilers away because it's really worth doing. There's 4 or 5 scenes. We've reused like the City Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, so you've got your boat ride back in there, which is a nice little touch with the experiences as you go around. Me and Alan got picked on the whole ride, Alan more so than me.
We barely picked on anyone else. It was like across all the scenes, it was basically me and Rich that got picked on.
Yeah, which was it was good fun. It's all light-hearted. I'm really shaking. The camera's shaking. It's cold. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you guys have thought, oh, I've been in a dungeon before, definitely check it out. Even if it's like you've been to the Warwick Castle one, for example, it's a totally different experience.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a go.
Yeah.
It's worth a £5 each.
Yeah,
easy.
And we were just saying that you know, I think they'd miss a trick if they didn't enhance it or somehow with the area, especially for Scarefest. They'd really miss a trick if they didn't do something like that, because they could get a lot out of this. I mean, I wouldn't do it every week because obviously it's going to be the same thing, but yeah, definitely enjoyed it, and if you haven't done it, check it out. So in true Rich style, the Wicker Man is down. We're not going to go on it because it was a 70-minute wait prior to it shutting down. They're still in the queue, so it looks like it's just a technical fault, the extra people out, but a lot of rides breaking down today. Nemesis has gone down 2 or 3 times. Smiler's been down at one point.
You're in the vicinity.
We're in the vicinity. I'm surprised the dungeon didn't break down just when we're in there.
Yeah.
Because that has a boat ride. But yeah, the park's getting busier as well, with knock-on effect with all the rides going down. So I'm just going to have a look in the shop. And then there's a shop on the way out, and I think we're going to call it a day for today, and hopefully be back sometime, maybe next week, but we'll see. But we're going to have a look in the shop. Just seen some of the other merchandise they've got. Looks like they've got some new of the wooden blocks, which is the wood from the ride. We've got a landscape version as well now. Just some different versions. They're £25. Oh, you've got coasters as well now. Different types. The Bjornen wording. You got the Wicker Man logo. They're £8. Some cool stuff in the Wicker Man shop this year. I've just got Elliot one of these Wicker Man medals, which he was so desperate to get. Elliot, what are you going to do now?
Bing.
I can't see you.
Bing.
Bing, who's Bing?
You haven't, it's too scary for you. You are only 3, aren't you? Yeah. Do you want to be examined? What about Foxman's Is this super big smile? Carrots and cheese!
Come on. Hello, Lucy. Hey. Goodbye, Lucy. We've got the crazy one behind us. So it's a little whistle-stop tour for us today, as it's really busy and very cold. We just spent the morning in CBB. As you see now, he's doing a little character meet with... Who have you just met, Elliot?
I don't know.
You don't know?
the bunny.
What's his name? Bing?
Bing.
Bing the bunny. Yeah? So we're going to head out, and hopefully we'll be back either next week or
I don't want
week
to head
after.
out.
He doesn't want to head out. So thanks everyone for watching. Like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As Elliot says. So see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.